All right, welcome back inside our Vancouver Proactive Studios and welcoming in on Skype from Ontario, Richard Goldstein, the co-founder and CFO of Canntab Therapeutics. Richard, nice to talk to you. How you doing?
Good. Thank you for having me today.
Well, we've got so much to talk about with you, but before we do that, why don't we just give people a quick synopsis? You and I were just talking about Canntab. You said you were with that company that no one seems to know, but you're doing some great things. So tell us a little bit about this company that you co-founded.
Absolutely. My co-founder and CEO is Jeff Renwick. He's a 25-plus year man in the pharma business. About 11 years or so ago, we started a generic pharmaceutical company and developed two drugs. Both have been licensed to a multi-billion-dollar company called Amneal out of the United States, and they spent millions and millions of dollars trying to develop these two extended-release drugs and failed, and ultimately licensed them from the predecessor company. We basically started Canntab as a new genesis of a 2.0 version, if you will, where the predecessor company licensed all of its technology know-how, especially relating to extended release tablets, and turned it over to Canntab to go and create what we think will be a game changer in the medical cannabis business.
And that is the significance of what we're talking about this morning. And you use the term game changer, and you also use the term extended release. And that's what your release was about this morning. So tell us a little bit about this extended release tablet, just how big this is for the cannabis world.
Well, we think it's huge, especially for the medicinal side of things. Anyone that is suffering from long-term pain or sleep deprivation, et cetera, by having an extended release tablet, it really is just a one-a-day, if you will. You can take that tablet, it will last anywhere from 12 to 18 hours, and the key of it is that it bypasses the liver for the most part. And part of the problem with a lot of the drugs, including a lot of the capsules that are being sold today, oil-filled capsules, the liver actually takes a lot of the THC and cleans it out of the body before it even gets a chance to get into the bloodstream and into the gut and into the colon, if you will. And so by having an extended release tablet, not only is it just a one a day or perhaps two a day if you're looking for 24-hour coverage, but at the end of the day, it gets more medication into the body.
And that's significant because a lot of patients would have to take more and more capsules or pills during the day. This allows them to not reduce their dosage, but reduce the amount of time they need to take a pill.
Absolutely, and I'll add that we do dose in 2.5 milligram, 5 milligram, and 10 milligram strengths. 10 milligram being the maximum that Health Canada will allow, which matches up with the oil-filled gel caps that you're seeing in the market today. People will tell you though, in true pharma, if you can make a tablet, you're not going to make a capsule if you don't have to. And the reason you don't have to is because in a capsule form, you have all kinds of issues: degradation, shelf life, microbes. Stick the thing in your car, in your glove compartment on a warm sunny day, and see what it looks like at the end of the day. A tablet is the most stable form of oral dose delivery. We're able to do it both in an instant release and extended release, amongst a whole other round of product, flash melt, which is an immediate release into the buccal cavity, a bi-layer tablet. So there's a variety of products, but at the end of the day, our focus definitely is and we think at the end of the day, tablets is what doctors are going to be willing to go out and prescribe. They don't want patients smoking. Dealing with oil, inserts, jar, if you will. It's tough. After a couple of days, it gets sticky, and you only get one drop with your bottle. So really, the tablet's a tablet. It's like an aspirin. It's the same size. It's as easy to take.
So what's been the reaction right now from people on this news release about this extended release tablet? What's been the reaction so far?
Well, I mean, people have known about the extended release tablet. We signed the deal in Emblem, I think it was October 2017, and it's been a yeoman's effort to get to where we are today. But we're excited. The market, obviously, over the last few days, and especially today, I think this might be our second largest trading day, only to be eclipsed by day one. And listen, we had our struggles and we had a lot of selling at the beginning, and we saw our share price decline from the dollar that we raised money at back in December, and now to see us north of $1 and actually setting a new high today, at least an intraday high. We haven't closed yet, but it is very, very exciting.
A couple more things I want to talk to you about before we let you go, Richard. One is you've signed a deal with FSD Pharma. So tell us about that particular deal.
Well, FSD Pharma, I guess their symbol is huge, and it's pretty well known in the marketplace. It's had an unbelievable run. They raised money in 2 private placements at $0.09 and are trading around 70 cents right now. But the most important thing is they bought the craft plant, and they have a licensed producer's facility there. And our deal with them is essentially, if you remember, actually, Kraft made a product called Cool Whip. And so we are taking over the Cool Whip space and making that Cantab's worldwide manufacturing and distribution center. So the intent is that we can take oil at that facility made by FSD, made by Emblem, made by other partners that we have around the world, receive that oil, process that oil, if you will, into capsules and tablets and whatever else in the product line the client's looking to acquire, and be able to do that right from one location, and really with air freight send product anywhere in the world, frankly, and we're able to produce millions of tablets a day when we're in full commercial production.
And when do you hope that's going to happen?
Well, the sooner the better, I guess. But we'll have 2 angles that we're coming from: the THC side, and our partnership with Emblem continues to obviously improve with today's press release. We're getting closer to a formal submission to Health Canada to get their permission to turn the tablet into an approved oral dosage form, and so that's very key. But another area that we're really focused on and really believe that CBD, the non-psychoactive part, no euphoria, but all the benefits, if you will, of the cannabis plant, coming both from cannabis and industrial hemp. And this is an area that we're focused, quite heavily on. We have an NPN number from Health Canada right now for capsules made with hemp seed oil. The problem with hemp seed oil is it doesn't have a lot of CBD. But now the government has approved under the newest of legislation to allow for full spectrum hemp oil made from industrial hemp. And when you're able to extract full spectrum oil, you're getting all the benefits of the CBD. And so we anticipate also encapsulating that at the FSD facility. And to the extent we receive our natural health products number on that particular product and are able to do so, we'll have that made in Markham as well at our home office.
Well, it's a very busy time for sure, and I appreciate the time. Kraft may have put the cool in Whip, but you definitely put the cool back in Cantab with this interview today. So, Richard, thank you so much. Good to talk to you.
I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
All right, Richard Goldstein, the co-founder and CFO of Canntab Therapeutics.